Well, well, well. Yesterday I make a video, the very last one I've uploaded, about Chuck Norris passing and all the Democrats dancing on his grave, and yet, the next day, the very next day, Robert Mueller, the former FBI director and special counsel who looked into the Russian interference in the 2016 election, passes, and Trump, classy as he is, says, Robert Mueller just died. Good, I'm glad he's dead. He can no longer hurt innocent people. President Donald J. Trump. Thank you, Trump. Thank you for making me look like a jackass, and more importantly, for vindicating the left wing's death cultisms that they do. You are not helping, though I don't think anyone, including the Democrats, would say that Trump is the best Republican. I mean, yes, he was elected by Republicans, sure, but I don't think he holds many Republican values, generally speaking. I think everyone can admit, most people would admit anyway, that he only said certain things. Like, does anyone actually think he's a Christian? He only said certain things to get elected. Not that I'm trying to defend him here. I mean, this was a incredibly stupid thing for him to say. I don't understand both the left and Trump. All you have to do is not cheer and dance naked in the streets on the very day that someone dies, especially when it's an assassination, but regardless of what happens. And I figure I'd start with the same exact sub as I did yesterday, where it's always approved B-listers and always hyper left-wing echo chamber, where they are the most foul people on the planet. Although, Trump's not here, so maybe not all of them, but the top comment, okay, so it's allowable, I don't know why you said allowable, it's allowable to say you're glad someone died as long as that person is not a podcaster with a big head and a small face. So even there, they can't say something without insulting the person who died, which it just shows the inability they have to, or don't have to be kind or even just neutral on something. Now, it's not allowable. Again, weird to say that. It's just that Trump is a jackass. Everyone knows this. You know this. That's why you're here. You know Trump is a jackass. Anyway, they have a lot of people saying stuff like this. I do not blame anyone for saying stuff like this, particularly in this moment, because it's your own thoughts, it's your own opinions, whatever. I don't really care about that. I certainly don't care about you saying it in response to someone acting like a prick. I mean, he's acting like a prick right now, so of course people are going to respond in kind. But I do find it interesting how there is a certain level of self-defense ever since Charlie Kirk, or rather ever since the Democrats cheered for Charlie Kirk being assassinated. They've had this chip on their shoulder where they're like big mad whenever something like this happens. Like, oh, the incel Republicans, they're definitely going to get mad about this. They're going to tell us that we're not allowed to cheer for someone being murdered. Are they? You think? Why? They seem to think that they are allowed to do it, or they're disallowed to do it, and Republicans are allowed to do it, which is weird. Why would they think that? Why would they think that Republicans are allowed to do it? I mean, I guess you could say that because Trump does it, but the thing is, even when Trump does it, he's condemned. This is the only post on r/conservative. It's a very controlled subreddit, much like the other ones. You're only allowed to post here if you're allowed to, it seems, flared users only. It's the only post I saw about this, and the title of it is "Bad Trump Bad." The top comments: if we learned anything from Charlie Kirk, it's not to do this. If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. Dude, how hard is it to say something simple like offering condolences to his family? Or he could have just said nothing. Nothing probably would have been best. Well, nothing would have definitely been better than saying, good, I'm glad he's dead. That's definitely worse. It's actually like the worst possible thing you could say. Classless and over-the-top pettiness. That's why he's not liked by traditional conservatives who uphold gentlemanly standards like honor, decorum, etc. Wow, totally uncalled for and classless. Just say nothing. See, these are the conservatives saying this on a curated subreddit where you're only allowed to post if you're allowed to post. I don't know how you get flagged for that, but I mean, this is how you should respond to it. You just say that's classless, that's lowbrow, that's disappointing. You don't respond by going to a subreddit and talking about how much you hate Trump and how you wish he would pass. I'm saying pass because I would be a little bit more visceral with it, but YouTube. and all these other things. They the world is ashamed. I don't think the world is ashamed. There's another weird narrative they have, is that it's Trump and Trump alone that gives America a bad name. The rest of the world hated America long before Trump. I don't know why they think that Trump is the sole reason, but they are sorely mistaken. Everyone hated us before that. And there's a lot of reasons for why, and a lot of good reasons for why they hated America. But Trump's another one, it seems. When Trump kicks, there's going to be dancing in the streets. And they think the whole world's going to be just like them. They just think the whole world is like them. Trump is like them. Do they not see that? Trump is like them, not the whole world. So anyway, I just wanted to put out a quick little video on this because, well, you know, just yesterday the Democrats were doing it. Now it's the king of the Republicans doing it. So I felt like I should say something. But God, there's people virtue signaling. Look at me, I have my F ice sticker. Please tell me how I get rid of Trump. It's just embarrassing. You people are embarrassing. I mean, Trump's also embarrassing, but like I said, this is how the Democrats respond. This massive circle jerk of glorifying death, talking about how great they are, how superior they are to the Republicans. The Republicans respond by condemning Trump and saying that it's classless and petty. And this is like the only real conservative subreddit that I've ever seen on Reddit, because it's a massively left-wing website. And that's why this is so curated. Like, nothing... This gets way more comments than most things do on r/conservative. It's usually... Maybe they've... Well, yeah, I mean, maybe they've pulled it back a little bit, but usually whenever I look at this sub, there's not a whole lot of people commenting because it's so curated. But it's this is the correct way to respond. You just say, you know, that's you shouldn't have said that. That's classless. That's the correct way to respond. Not, I can't wait until you die. I hate you, and the entire world's going to celebrate when you pass away. You're ruining America. America sucks because of you. Everyone should just nuke America. They should destroy America. That is the wrong way to respond. That is a weird way to respond. And that is how the Democrats have responded. So, yeah, both the Democrats and Trump are cringe, and the conservatives have been classy. I don't know what else to say besides, I don't know, Trump's done another lowbrow thing, which he does frequently. He is certainly wont to do that. Kennedy Center, the plaques in the Hall of Presidents, like he's renaming geographical features. It's just something he does, and it's something that you have to deal with. It's not something I talk about a whole lot because it's like, whatever. Like, starting a war is one thing. Renaming a mountain is like, who cares? Like, I don't care about the name of a mountain or whatever. I don't care. But it is a bad look when you do things like this. And so I will echo this and say, bad Trump. Bad. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please do the YouTube things.